Hey guys, Asia here. So, I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I'm sorry. I've been extremely busy lately. I've been doing my CDCs here at tech school, and I've been working operational now, so things are a little hectic, but I'm back right now, and I'm going to make a video for you. I can't promise it'll be long, but I'll do my best, and I will try to be a little bit more active on YouTube. My last video, I let you guys know that I was operational. I gave you a small tour of my dorm room. So this video is actually just going to be answering some questions that you guys have. I'm going to be using my phone to look at some of the comments on YouTube and hopefully answer some of the questions that you have, as well as make a couple shout outs. So get ready for that. So to start off with, I know a lot of you guys are going to be joining the Air Force soon. A lot of you guys have been saying that. Congratulations to everybody who's decided to do that. The Air Force has been great to me. I can't speak for everybody, but the Air Force has been awesome. I love it, and I'm really happy with my decision. So you guys have been making a really good decision. Definitely look at your job options that you guys have when you score on the ASVAB, and choose one that you think you're going to like. I know that your recruiter is going to tell you to choose one because what matters is being in the Air Force, but let me tell you something. If you do not like your job, you're not going to like the Air Force. I see that all too often, people who want to get out because they didn't get the job they wanted, and I want you guys aware that that happens way too often. So definitely consider the job that you're getting, and consider whether or not you'll like it. Look it up, and when you get your jobs at MEPS, you actually won't fully choose your jobs, you'll actually choose them with your recruiter. So even when you choose them there, ask for a copy of those jobs, go back home and look them up, kind of see what your choices are. When you get back to your recruiter, you have an option of crossing those options out and just leaving certain ones open, maybe adding other ones you didn't think of before. And it's an easier way to be able to narrow down what you want. It's what I did, and I got the actual job I wanted, so I was really lucky. Samantha Nicole 49 asked, what was tech school like for you? What kinds of things did you do for fun? And what was your workload like? Tech school for me was 2 months long. It was a lot of work. It was essentially a 19-month class, a 19-month class turned into 2 months. So it was long, it was hard, a lot of tests, a lot of studying, a lot of dedication on my part. I've always been one of those people that I like to procrastinate, so that was kind of hard to do in tech school. So it was definitely much work and studying, so really just staying focused. What kind of things that I like to do for fun? I actually hung out with two of my friends. You've seen one of them, Andy. She is the one that played guitar in one of my other videos. And then there's Queen, or Jackson, and she was pretty cool. Us three, we all just really hung out. We're really best friends. We keep in touch. Both of them are in Germany, and I'm here at Barksdale, Louisiana. So it's hard, but they're still my friends, and I still keep in contact with them. It's been great. But I really just jammed out at the student lounge, I guess, or student activity center, and you know, we would play guitar and video games. I'd go for pizza and coffee, and then we also had the river walk in San Antonio, which all of you should know what that is. When you go to basic and graduate, you'll go there, I'm sure. It's beautiful and it's awesome, and I miss San Antonio a lot. So that's really what I did for fun when I had the time, which was really just on the weekends. And my workload, like I said, it was a lot of work. Every night there was something to do. Every day there was a test. So prepare for that for tech school. The Air Force likes to move things a little bit faster than you think. So get ready for that. I did not go in open general. Somebody, Cindy Lou Who, asked me if I went in open general. I did not. I was actually guaranteed this job. I was told it would take like a year and a half to get, and I got it in a couple months after being told that. So I was really lucky, but a majority of other people in my tech class went in open general. So that doesn't always happen. But you have a higher chance of getting dental or medical in general by going open general. You know, as long as it was on your choices and security forces wasn't one of them, you know, it allows you to. I can't promise that you'll get a really good job going open general, but that's, you know, what I know. let's see. As far as everyone who went open general, I believe everyone got a job that they wanted, so that was actually really cool. Let's see. King Reese Murray, I think, says he has a question for MEPS process, the ISight, like as far as how that goes. Why would I need a waiver for it? The thing about ISight is that in the Air Force, certain jobs you can't do if you have bad eyesight. One of them being obviously a pilot. I'm not really sure which all jobs require good eyesight, but my waiver was for a flying status. I can't have flying status with bad eyesight, so air traffic control, for example, is fly status, and I believe that you have to have good eyesight for that. I could be wrong, so please do not hold me to that, and anyone who may be ATC, please correct me on that if I'm wrong. But I had to get my eyesight checked and a waiver for it because I have terrible eyesight, just to make sure that I would, you know, qualify for the Air Force, because I'm technically legally blind without glasses, severely. So that was a big thing. That was the reason for my waiver. You will have an eyesight test, and they'll let you know if you need a waiver for it. I did, but I mean, not everybody does. It's just my eyesight's really bad. Let's see. A lot of people want to know BMT stories. I'll have to make another video on that. I'm sorry. I don't really have the time right now, but I will most definitely get to that when I can. Big shout out to Peyton Dampier, I think his last name is. I know Peyton. He actually lives about an hour south of me when I lived in Dallas. And he just left for basic training a couple weeks ago. So shout out to you, Peyton. I'm sure you're doing awesome. And I can't wait to see your videos when you get out of basic training and into tech school. I wish I could have seen you when you passed by Barksdale, and I'm sorry I couldn't. I was working, but it's really good to see you. So everybody definitely go subscribe to his page. I'll leave a link below. He's really awesome. He makes some really cool videos, and it'd be exciting to hear his stories. So let's see. Following up on my BMT packing video, Alter Ego asked, did everything get approved? Everything did get approved. I brought a lot of stuff. I think the only things that I threw away was mouthwash. Currently at basic training, you are not allowed to have mouthwash. I'm not really sure what the reason is for that. I think, I mean, I should because I'm a dental assistant. You can actually use it as a drug, believe it or not. Certain things like that weren't allowed. They'll let you know what that is. They'll have you put everything on your bed and spread it out and sort it out, and they'll come and choose what you can and cannot have. Another thing would be perfume. I didn't actually throw away perfume because I didn't take any, so perfume isn't allowed. I've heard that some MTIs make their own rules about what you can and can't have, but generally everything was accepted, and I did use everything that I brought. I did have to purchase extra items when I got there too, so they'll tell you what you need. But my packing video is very accurate, so other than the mouthwash, everything else I used. But if I could give you any tips for packing Alter Ego, I would tell you definitely take Q-tips, baby wipes. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but for girls, definitely pack enough sports bras that you need and enough underwear. Make sure that they're flesh tone. I know a lot of girls that got away with having pink underwear and stuff like that, but it caused a lot more problems than necessary. So I would just keep all that stuff to the side with your civilian clothes, packed away in your civilian luggage while you're there. It's not a good idea to have it, and I promise you that when it comes to room checks and inspections, it's going to be really hard to fold some of your items. So definitely keep like those bras and those underwears and things like that separate. I do know that aside from what I brought, they now allow colorful shoes at basic training. So that is something that you can actually take now. It doesn't really matter what color your tennis shoes are, which is really good for a lot of you who, you know, bought an expensive pair of tennis shoes and don't want to have to buy some more. So consider that. That's a really cool thing. Definitely get some shoes that are going to fit you and work for you. So that would be my tip. I know Andrew Robinson's asking for BMT stories. Again, Andrew, I will definitely make another video on BMT stories, I promise you. This video is just kind of to answer some questions, but I'll make that later on this week, and this time I mean it, I will. And then big shout out to Mickey A. Okay, funny story. When I was in tech school, I went back to Lackland. I was stationed at Fort Sam, Houston, which is about 30 minutes from Lackland, still in San Antonio, for tech school. I went back to Lackland to visit one day, and as I was walking with one of my friends, I ran into a subscriber who knew me. And they were asking for directions somewhere, and at the time, I don't know what week you were in, Mickey, but I want to say it was like first week, something really new, and I gave her directions, and she said she knew me and that some other girls in her flight knew me, and that was really cool to see a subscriber and to get to see that, you know, somebody else joined the Air Force and that they were working hard to get through basic too. And I'm really proud of you. Congratulations on graduating and being in tech school. I think that's awesome. And I wish you all the best. Definitely hit me up sometime on YouTube on a comment or something, and maybe we can meet up in the Air Force, who knows, but it'd be really cool to get to actually know you, to hear your stories. So hey to you, and to every other subscriber that I actually ran into at Lackland and throughout my career, hello to everybody. I have not forgotten about all of you. I do think about those days and those times a lot, and I really appreciate your support. And saying hi. I know for a lot of people it was really difficult because there were eyes on you, so you couldn't exactly talk to me, but definitely leave a comment below and I will get back to you. So that's it for right now. If any of you have any more questions, let me know. I think there was one question about PT and basic training. I'll just tap into that really quickly. PT in basic was not as hard as I figured it would be. There are run days and strength days. Strength days consist of push-ups, sit-ups, other exercises and things that build strength and stamina. Whereas running days were simply running. You would run roughly 3 miles a day, and you would start out in just a group run, and then it was self-paced. After, I want to say, like 15 minutes, and then for about 10 minutes, it was on and off, like sprinting and walking. And I found that it actually helped increase my run time a lot. It's not that hard. Push yourselves. Work on running before you leave. That's something that I would definitely tell everybody. But you'll have plenty of time to work on running there, I assure you. Just never stop running. You will get a 341 pulled if you were caught walking, and I do not suggest doing it. Hydrate, 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 hydrate. You will pass out if you're out there running. With the heat in Texas, it's really bad, and for those of you who have gone through the summer, you know that it gets very, very hot in Texas. And I've seen one too many trainees pass out, and we actually had a couple people, I'm so sorry to say, pass away, and my condolences to those families, but we've had people pass away from dehydration, so definitely take it seriously. They mean it when they say drink water. That's, you know, a big thing, so definitely do that, but never stop running. Always push yourself, even if it's, you know, a very, very light jog to the point where it's almost like embarrassing because you're running at walking pace. As long as they see your legs moving and your arms moving, you're running. And they, you know, all they can do is yell at you to run faster, but, you know, they will. But as long as you're still moving, majority of the time they will leave you alone. So that's, you know, my biggest advice to you. And work on your push-ups and sit-ups while you're there. You can do it on your free time in the dormitory. Nobody will stop you, and maybe get a group together who aren't very good at PT and help them do it as well. If you're good at something, help somebody else. If you're good at running, run with them when it's self-paced. Always encourage each other. That's how I got through. I had 2 girls who always ran with me and always encouraged me, and I'm happy to say that both of them are operational now, and I'm really proud of both of them, and I'm thankful that they helped me get through. So I don't know if you guys are watching or not, but to May and to Plunkett, 2 girls in my flight, thank you so much for running with me and always pushing me to do better than I was. I appreciate you both for doing that. That pretty much concludes this video. I'm sorry it's short. I really don't have that much time. I have to get back to work and clean and do some stuff, but I want to make sure that you guys knew that I haven't forgotten about you, and I really appreciate your comments and your likes and your subscriptions. I have a lot more subscriptions now, and it's really cool. So please, if you haven't yet, subscribe, because there will be a lot more videos to come, a lot more answers to things you guys want to know about, some really funny stories to tell you. Like this video, and leave a comment below if you have any other questions or just want to say hi. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a really wonderful afternoon, morning, night, whatever it might be for you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.